Hey everyone, welcome to Tech Altitude. It's August first week and the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 series has just been announced, and we are right on time with the launches of this phone. Now let's start with the bigger variant, the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Now Galaxy Note 20 Ultra gets a 6.9 inch, yes, a 6.9 inch display. For reference, this is a standard tablet from 2012. It's the Asus Nexus 7, and this tablet has a display of 7 inches. So almost a 7-inch display in the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra in a phone. That's really crazy. We have made a lot of progress in mobile phones. Now the display is an 120Hz refresh rate display with an QHD resolution AMOLED screen. And straight off, I'll say that this is going to be the best display any smartphone can have, because Samsung has already pioneered in this AMOLED display technology. Essentially, we get the same design of Galaxy Note 10 from previous year, just that the screen has been just pushed around for a little bit around the edges, and we don't have any more bezels on the screen whatsoever. We also get a punch hole cutout for the front-facing camera, and there's almost no side grip to hold on to on the new Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. I mean, the design has been pushed so far off the screen that there's almost no sides to grab onto this new phone from Samsung. The back of the smartphone has this big rectangular camera bump which draws your attention immediately. This rectangular bump houses 3 cameras, which I'll talk about it later in this video. Well, that's about it with the design of the Note 20 Ultra. And yes, the edges of the phone are also chamfered. Well, this is pretty much standard in any Samsung Galaxy Note now. A Samsung flagship phone means the attack of big numbers, and the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is no different. We have the Snapdragon 865 Plus processor, which is the currently fastest processor on any Android device. With that, we also have 12 gigabits of RAM and half a terabyte of internal storage, which can be expanded up to 1 terabyte with an external memory card. Now, I know that Indian variant will not get the fastest chip, the Snapdragon 865 Plus, but instead what we'll get is the Samsung's Exynos 990 processor that we have already seen in the S20 series. Samsung installs its Exynos processor for all of its flagship variants globally. Now for the United States, it gets the Snapdragon 865 Plus processor, but all the global variants will get the Exynos 990 processor. Well, the Exynos 990 processor is fast. It's also octa-core, just as the Snapdragon 865, but the Snapdragon 865 is just a notch bit faster than the Exynos 990. The cameras at the back is also big numbers. We get a 108 megapixel sensor for the primary camera, a 12 megapixel sensor with an ultra-wide lens, and a 12 megapixel sensor with a 3x telephoto, which also has this periscopic hybrid zoom, which can zoom up to 50x. Now 50x is way off from the 100x of the S20 Ultra, but I think that 50x just suits very well on a mobile phone. The S20 Ultra struggled a lot in terms of autofocus with its rear cameras because of that big 108 megapixel sensor. Now to tackle this problem with the Note 20 Ultra, Samsung has equipped a laser autofocus hardware which will assist the 108 megapixel camera sensor with the autofocusing. The stylus has been moved to the left of the device. With that, the stylus has also got better with its responsiveness in terms of latency. Well, the previous latency for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 was 42 milliseconds, and now for the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra it is 9 milliseconds. Well, latency is the time which the phone takes to respond to any input given from the stylus, and looking at the time from 42 milliseconds to 9 milliseconds, they have improved a lot with the stylus of the Note 20 Ultra. With all this, it's the same Samsung Galaxy Note device with its big number of specifications. My slight disappointment for the Note 20 is still we can't run the phone on 120Hz refresh rate on a QHD or a 1440p display resolution. well, that's a slight disappointment from Samsung. Coming over to the smaller variant, first of all, I'm really glad that they have sorted out all the names of the device, because last year it was all over the place with the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, the Note 10 Pro, the Note 10 Plus. It was all over the place. So this time we get the standard Samsung Galaxy Note 20. Well, it's a toned down version of the Note 20 Ultra. We get a 6.7-inch display with a 60Hz refresh rate and a 1080p resolution. The display is also not curved, it's flat over the sides, and we get slightly bigger bezels when compared to the Note 20 Ultra. This phone will still get an Exynos processor, same as the Note 20 Ultra, but now with an 8GB of RAM. Still has triple cameras with slightly smaller camera bump and no laser autofocus. The cameras are a 12MP primary camera, a 64MP telephoto, and a 12MP ultra-wide. The 64MP camera has a 3x zoom, and the hybrid zoom technology of this will push you up to 30x instead of the 50x from the Ultra variant. We also have an S Pen, but it does not have that ultra fast speed of 9 milliseconds, but instead it's 26 milliseconds. Still fast when compared to the last year's Galaxy Note 10. And now the two biggest disappointments of the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. Number one is it's made out of plastic. Now I know that it's not a big problem, but for a phone of this caliber, it is being made out of plastic. Now the finishing of the phone will make you feel like it's made out of metal, but it's not, it's of plastic. And the second thing which really disappoints me of this Samsung Galaxy Note 20 is its price. It's priced at around $1,000 in United States. That will turn out to be here in India somewhere around 80 to 85,000 rupees. Now for 80 to 85,000 rupees, you get a phone which has a plastic body, which also has a 60Hz refresh rate display, and it's not even a QHD or a Quad HD display, it's a standard 1080p display. For the first time, I'll say that the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 is overpriced, because there's a phone with similar performance which is from Samsung, has a 6.7-inch display, same as the Note 20, has a 120Hz refresh rate, has a Quad HD resolution, also has an expandable storage, and with that it also has a bigger battery, and it's been recently launched by Samsung just a few months ago. It's the S20 Plus. The S20 Plus is similarly priced with the Note 20, but with its better specification, it does undercut the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. The Note 20 outshines because it does have that S Pen, which S20 Plus is missing on. I'm comparing the Note 20 and the S20 Plus furthermore in a different video that has been also uploaded with this video. So if you want more answers about the comparison, you can hit the link right below the like button. You'll go directly to that video for furthermore comparison of Note 20 and the S20 Plus. So yeah, that's all about the Note 20 series. There's a lot to talk about the latest Samsung event, especially the Galaxy Z Fold 2. That phone looks really stunning, and I'll definitely make a video over it. That's all with this video. Do check out the comparison of the Note 20 and the S20 Plus. The link is in the description box again. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in that one.